Well, we've still got the Ireland Games to look forward to, but in fact, the Isle of Man is already gearing up for the Commonwealth Games, which will be taking place next year in Scotland. With me is John Knight on the association. And we have to, well, you have to start thinking about this already, because this is going to be quite an undertaking, even though it's not that far away, you know, distance-wise as well as time.
Yeah, and actually distance-wise makes little difference really in many senses to the cost and the preparation, the work that the Commonwealth Games Association does in the background, even transporting valuable equipment, bikes and rifles and all sorts of things across to Glasgow is just as complex as getting it to Delhi.
Are you looking at sending a big team?
Currently, I think we've got about 45 in the squad, and they're clearly still aspirant competitors. We have the qualifying standards in each sport, and they'll be monitored right through till next May time, and after that the squad gets picked against the qualifying standards that have been set.
So right now you're going out into the marketplace, the Isle of Man, to try and find people who are going to come on board and help?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it costs in real terms about £100,000 to send a team. I know a lot of money.
£100,000 just to Scotland? Wow.
Absolutely. As I say, because strangely the distance doesn't make a huge difference to the infrastructure and the costs that have to be absorbed to get a team there. I mean, we're very clear that that's the team arriving in the best possible position to win medals for the Isle of Man. And
kit and all the infrastructure that goes with it, and coaches and that sort of thing.
Yeah, physios, coaches, equipment, transport, hotel accommodation, and of course the preparation in the build-up to the games as well, because people, you know, don't just turn up in ready condition.
I mean, do you send bigger teams when it is a bit closer, or does it not make that much difference? I mean, is this what you wanted to send regardless?
Well, we certainly, around Delhi, it was a similar number, but in many ways it's controlled by people achieving the qualifying standard, and we would set that standard quite high because we want the Isle of Man to be a medal hope and perform at an elite level, and I think, you know, actually the campaign is based on the national pride, partly that's come from the Olympics, but partly that the Isle of Man has always boxed above its weight in these competitions, and that's because we set the standards high.
And there's absolutely nothing like the Isle of Man getting a gold. I remember way back, you know, covering the games on the radio, the euphoria is just fantastic. The Isle of Man really feels, you know, this is us against the world, and we are fighting above our weight. So how do companies get involved?
Well, we're looking for 12 businesses over the next year, in the lead up to July next year, to become national pride partners with Isle of Man Commonwealth Games Association. So we're asking them to get in touch with us, come on board in a partnership, and we will then spend time with them promoting them as a partner in our national campaign. They would have 1 month in particular that would be their very high profile month, and then during the other months, whilst another company is the high profile month, their name is still there as a partner, but they're not just at the forefront for, you know, that particular month.
Okay, well, we're already throwing our weight behind it, so we'll try and obviously help publicise these people as well. Do they get logos and things on bits and bobs as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in many ways, each company can work with us to further their own aims as much as they like. I mean, if, for instance, if it was a car dealership, they could have some cars branded up as partners with the National Pride Commonwealth Games logos on, and we have a new logo for the Commonwealth Games team. Other ways that could be associating or fundraising with their staff team and getting their staff involved, clearly depending on how many people they employ. So we want the businesses to be as innovative as they can. We're also working with MM&C as a media company to help promote and manage that whole profile raising side of the relationship.
Fine. Well, good luck. And details here on the screen if you want to get in touch. And really the countdown is on now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the athletes are getting ready. We need to get ready. So, yeah, it's you know, all hands to the pump.